What's up, guys? Welcome to Blaze Retribution Paladin Shadow Resistance Mother Shahraz PvE scenario guide video. Woo! I got a couple, people in my Twitch chat. I got a couple people on YouTube comments asking me, what am I doing for Shadow Resistance? What should we do for Shadow Resistance? So I'm recording this now, and I'm putting this up on YouTube just to give you guys an idea of what I'm going for, give you guys an idea of what you could do, an idea of what you should possibly do, and just little tips, things that you can do with these pieces of gear. So just to start it off, my gear goes up to 174 resistance, shadow resistance. This is because that with the shadow protection priest buff from the priest, it's 244 shadow resistance. So when you have 244 shadow resistance, each tick of fatal attraction from Mother Shahraz has a chance to partially resist. Now, if you're below that, you have a chance of taking, full damage from the fatal attraction. So if you're at 174 with, just regular 174, 244 with Shadow Prot, you're going to have a chance to partially resist every single tick of fatal attraction. This is good for mitigating damage, and I guess it's good for progression as well. So there's a couple things that you can do to get to that for sure. One of them being a shadow resistance helm. The Helm Enchant is fantastic. What I did was I made a second engineering helm. Yes, I know it's a little bit expensive, but I did it anyway. I made a second engineering helm. I gave it shadow resistance. 20 shadow resistance is a lot, honestly. It's a great spot to get a decent amount of shadow resistance for your set, and I kind of heavily recommend it. So for the neck, you can have two different types of necks. You can have the JC neck, which is the one that I'm going to be running, or you can have the Black Temple neck, which gives 40 shadow resistance. The Black Temple neck comes from the actual quest line, from when you are doing the attunement for Black Temple. Some people may use that in their sets. I, however, will be using the JC neck in my progression. Reason being is the on use is really good. It's going to be very good for Mother progression, the first fight, that type of stuff. Just gives you a little bit extra absorption, even on yourself, even on the party. I mean, it's a great thing that I think everybody should be running. So moving on from the necks, I have a couple of my old pieces that I got in Phase 1, some pieces in Phase 2. That I put void spheres in. So you can do this with your gear. If you have old gear, which I recommend that you have saved your old gear. If you did, you can put some void spheres in them. So, for example, here on my shoulders, I have void spheres. My chest, I have void spheres. My gloves, and my legs. If you have Greaves of the Bloodwater, Martial Perfection, really good items for you to put for shadow resistance. Guys, if you have Belt to 100 Deaths, I would really try not to put void spheres in this. However, what you could do is you could have void spheres in your bag. You get to Mother Shahraz, you put void spheres on your belt, and then you have gems to replace after you kill Mother Shahraz. However, in the long run, that might be a little costly. You're going to be changing your gems every week for the first couple of weeks. I mean, not everybody's going to have full shadow resistance, all that type of stuff, going into week 2. So it may take some time and that type of ordeal. Guys, if you are engineering, which I recommend you being as Ret, definitely try to incorporate rocket boots into your set. They're fantastic for getting away. You get teleported, you get fatal attraction. Not only using the JC neck, in the conjunction with that, you are using the rocket boots, which, you boot, scoot, and boogie right out of there real quick, man. It's a real good. You can slap a shadow resistance armor kit on them. That's another item that you can use in order to get to shadow resistance cap, guys. If you are, lacking in that department. So having said that, go on the Helm Enchant, the necks, right? The void spheres, right? I have a couple big value shadow resistance pieces, green pieces that you guys can get, and I think that these have the largest value for each piece. These are the rings, the bracers, and cloak slots. So in terms of changing those for your actual DPS items. It's not too bad. But these pieces also have generally very good amounts of shadow resistance. So, for example, this ring that I have, this level 70 Amber Band of Shadow Protection, fantastic amount of stamina, a fantastic amount of shadow resistance. Moving on to my cloak, it's not a level 70, still pretty good. Stamina, shadow resistance. This is also another spot where you can get a shadow resistance enchant, which is also a place that I recommend if you're scrounging, trying to find some other shadow resistance area. The cloak is very good. And lastly, the bracers. I think if you get cloak, bracers, and a ring, and then you get all of the other pieces with void spheres, a shadow resistance, a nice jewel crafting neck, you're gonna be able to reach 174 pretty easily. And I know that I had the 5 shadow resistance from being a blood elf, but I know that you guys could get that pretty easily. Like in this extra helm that I bought, I put a 4 strength 4 stamina in it just because I'm a blood elf. But if you guys are not, you can obviously put a void sphere in there to help out as well. For example, this isn't a level 70. I could have more shadow resistance there. So these pieces, I could if I got level 70, but they're a little expensive right now, guys. If I got level 70, I could maybe drop a piece or two for sure for shadow resist. But all in all, guys, what I would try to do is try to get some off pieces, rings, cloak, bracers for sure. Replace some old good pieces with void spheres. Really good value there. Get a jewel crafting shadow resistant neck. Definitely try to not buy it off the auction house. Definitely try to get it made for you. They're a little expensive off the auction house right now. Shadow resistance helm. If you can get a tier 5 helm, you can get a tier 4 helm, you can get another engineering helm. Fantastic. And engineering boots. I think these are items that will help you, will help your raid. And honestly, if you guys are able to get to 174, you guys should have no problem killing Mother. You'll be able to partially resist everything, and you'll be able to mitigate some damage. And not only that, the rocket boots will help you out. But guys, thank you for watching this. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can comment below. I will answer them as well. Moving into phase 3, however, we will probably be replacing, obviously, all these pieces with actual shadow resist epic pieces. Having said that, this is a very good start for your progression and the beginning of your guys' raids. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.